All right. Someone needs to hear this today. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we're about to get into it. So I'm going to just channel a message here. This will be for someone. I feel like there might be several different people that it is meant for, but I guess we will see. All right. Wherever you are planning on going, that's the right thing to do, and you're supposed to do it right now. There's been some plans that have been in the works, and I'm just hearing right now. Do it right now. Okay. So that's for someone. Okay. Any messages for that person? Yes. There has been fear-based energies that have been attached to this situation, a certain situation. And this fear has been there as protection, but it has been self-imposed fear, as it always is. And so these fear-based energies are untruthful, is what I'm being told. So whatever you've been believing in that's fear-based, it is untrue. Plain and simple, it's untrue. It was never true. It's nowhere even close to the truth. That's very clear to me. I want to give you an example here. So my friend just had, so she had broken up with this guy about 25 years ago. And she, this whole time, thought something around that situation, like kind of believed something was going on around that situation, which is why, ultimately she ended it with this person. And so she just found out, like yesterday, 25 years later, the truth about the situation, and the truth about the situation was not even remotely close to what she was thinking was going on. And so I pointed this out, that it was a fear-based energy that she had been putting her faith and her belief in from that situation, and then from that situation, subsequent things that proved her belief to be true. It was proven to be true over time with other subsequent relationships, but she just found out that the thing that she had put her faith in and that she was believing in was never, in fact, the truth, never had been, never was. So had she put her faith in the love rather than in the fear, then the lessons that she had to learn through the subsequent relationships that involved those fear-based energies, she wouldn't have had to learn it. Because had she learned it back then, the truth, it would have set her free. So this is another reason why speaking the truth is so important, and that lies are so detrimental. Does not matter what they are, doesn't matter in what regards they're to. You think it's something small, you think it's something big, it doesn't matter. A lie is a lie, it is untrue, and then people will base the fabric of their reality off of that falsity, which typically, because we involve our human mind, will be something that is fear-based. And because we've done this, because we've given in to the devil, essentially, the fear-based, the fear, we've given into the fear, we are then not feeding the love, and then we've set ourselves up again in the future for that same fear-based energy to play out. So annoying. Okay. So this is for someone else. Right now, at this place in time, you are feeling very unsettled. I'm feeling unsettled, even just speaking about this. This is super temporary. This is just going to be a few days in this place, and then an opportunity. It's like things are kind of being cleared out of the way right now, and an opportunity for change is going to come into you. And as soon as it comes into you, grab it. Take it. That's meant for you. It's a gift for you. I'm here in like 4 or 5 days, maybe 6 days, but something's coming. So this has been a test of your faith. So stay strong, because you've only got a couple days left, and you needed to hear this today because you were going to give up about that thing. Don't. It's meant for you. There's a lot of goodness that's meant for you. I also see you, same person, that you're harboring within you sadness and hurt from the past. I'm hearing ancient sadness. So this has been here a long time. So maybe this applies to you, but if you have kind of felt like there was an underlying air of sadness that has kind of always been present within yourself, this is something that is coming up for release. So we go through 30-year karmic cycles. I feel like, well, I'm hearing 65 years. Okay, well, maybe this is different for you, but I'm hearing you're coming towards the end of a karmic cycle, that you have about 6 months of endings and new beginnings that are being presented in front of you. And so these endings, some of them might seem harsh, like that they're harshly executed or ended, but this is definitely more so for your benefit than not. So I'm hearing harmful words have been spoken to you in the past, and you ate them up. You believed in them. I see you like throwing them up now, like rejecting them, not accepting these words. So there was words that came. So this is a sentence that is 4 words long. Somebody said something to you, and that this has stuck with you for several years, like maybe even like 20 years or something like this. This is detrimental. You must let these words go. Words do hold power. They hold vibration. So if you think about those words, just send them some softness, some love, and some care, and know that the person who delivered them to you, the words were untrue then. They were not true, not even in that moment. This should bring a feeling of relief, like there was not even an ounce, not even a percent of truth that were in them. It was never truth. It was meant to hurt you and to cut you down. It worked, didn't it? And something about being a failure, but the decisions and the choices that you made around those words have affected your life, like even today. So let him go. Okay, maybe it was a man that delivered those words to you. Let him go now. Like I'm hearing, like now. Let him go now. Those words were never true. Okay, and so then let's replace those words with words of love. And those words are, well, this is something you need to make up. But I'm just seeing something about you being very valuable and worthy. So like saying like, I am valuable and worthy of all the blessings available to me now in this moment. That's a good affirmation. Okay, someone else. Okay, a woman, 3 children. She is struggling with self-worth, feeling less than, feeling like she sucks as a mom, not good enough at that, I don't have enough time, I can't do all these things I need to do, I'm not that great of a cook, I am not taking care how I should be. I feel like the word dad is coming through. Does it have something to do with your dad? Wasted time and energy. Okay, so these negative thoughts are literally draining the life out of you. They are draining away your vibrancy. So several years ago, I caught a fish that was an inch away from being 5 feet. We were ocean fishing. And I caught this fish, and it was the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. Beautiful. It was a mahi-mahi, so they're neon, blue, green, yellow. It was beautiful. Catch it. They put it in the holding tank. By the time that we pulled it out, to string it up at the end of our trip, all of the life had been drained out of it. There was no color, there was no vibrancy that was left. This is you, baby. You feel like you're damaged goods. And this is all stemming from hurt, from past relationships. Okay, so the goodness that is in this world it's also available to you, and it's available to you right now. But because you have believed in your own unworthiness, and you believe that you're not deserving of the goodness, that's what you're expecting to come into your world, and therefore that's what you've experienced and are currently experiencing and are going to again experience in the future unless you change this belief in the right now. You need to sit down and write down all of those negative beliefs about yourself. And then I want you to imagine reading them to your younger self, which of course you wouldn't do because you love her and you know that that's not true to her. And so, but it's the act of doing this exercise of writing it out and then going to read it to that little you, and then you will realize the truth. There will be truthful energies that will flow into you just by doing this exercise. So do it now if you want to change things in your life. But the decisions that you've made have led you to here, where you are right now. So choosing and making different decisions, I want you to want your life. I want you to be genuinely filled with real happiness. So healing the hurt from the past is a necessary means to getting that happiness. So dispelling the myths that you've had about yourself and discovering the beliefs that you've held within yourself are going to be extremely helpful to you. Because the transformation and the shift that's going to happen is just going to be like that, just like that. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, I should have done this before. But definitely do that exercise. Write all those beliefs down and then attempt to read it to that younger version of yourself, because some type of enlightenment is going to come through this exercise for you. Okay, someone else. Channeled message. 4. Okay, I'm seeing some teenagers. I'm hearing teenagers. It's you yourself, you're a teenager. Interesting. And you just stumbled across this video. Okay, so this is good. Good and on point. Okay, you need some focus in your life, honey. You need some focus. And that focus, I see you looking in a mirror and focusing on yourself. This is what is needed. This is what you need to do. Focus on yourself. I want you to focus on yourself for the next couple of months. When you wake up in the morning, what do I want to do today? And go and do it. Focus on yourself. And when someone else pulls you in another direction and says, oh, go do this instead, or no, focus on you. I want you to put all of your focus on yourself. Besides that, I want you to look at your life really deeply and really honestly, because you've been lying to yourself about something. You lie to yourself constantly about things, about saying that you don't feel a certain way that you're actually feeling. So an example would be, like you're angry, like, oh, I'm angry that my parents did this, but, you would then make excuses for them and be like, no, it's okay, I'm not, it's okay. And you make excuses for the way that you're feeling rather, that's just an example, but you're making excuses for how you're feeling rather than just allowing it and feeling it and letting it work its way through you. So this is how we release emotions, is by being present in it. So if, let's say you're feeling pressured or stressed, let yourself sit there and feel that pressured or stressed energy for a little bit. Let yourself just be in it and feel it and breathe. tell yourself all is well, all is well, all is well. And just keep breathing and just keep breathing. And you might have to sit in that energy for a few minutes, but just keep breathing. And I want you to imagine the color of that pressure, that stress that you put on yourself, and just breathing it out of your body. So let's say that it's blue. Just keep imagining you got that blue in your body, and you just keep breathing until all that blue is out of your body. Practice doing this exercise for pressure and for stress. Is going to be very beneficial for you in your life. That's what I got for you. Okay. Now, everybody, this might apply to everybody here today. So, we already talked about this, but lying, I know we've talked about this in another podcast, but lying is even the omission of the truth, which is what, happened to my friend that I was just telling you earlier, that, she was believing for 25 years something about this man that she had been with that was untrue, because he didn't tell her the truth. And it wasn't anything bad, it wasn't anything, but then the mind creates all these bad, negative things, feeding into the fear rather than into the love. Why do we do this? Why do we choose it? It's a decision that we're making. We're choosing that. We're choosing to feed the fear and to believe in it. Why? Because maybe it seems more believable than the love. But that in itself is untrue, because the only thing that exists is what we believe in. And when you believe in the love, then that is what you will experience, because that's what you're expected. That's what's expected. So choose, make decisions for yourself that align with the goodness that's here on this earth and with the love. And if ever there is a doubt, and you could choose to believe in the love or you could choose to believe in the fear, then choose the love every time, 100% of the time. Always choose it. Always choose it. Always choose it. Always, 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 always. Choose it right now. Right now. Right now. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in here today. This is a short one. Thanks for being here. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, please, my lovely darlings. I'm so glad you all are here, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care.